I need silence. Silence, I tell you. I am running a video. Silence. Nobody make a sound. Anyway, good morning, Seller. Good morning, Dudette. What are you doing? So I'm supposed to be working right now. Like, at work. I should have already been showered, dressed. Like, nope. It's my first snow day, Seller. Meek Mags. So, I decided to play boss and play hooky. So that's what I'm doing right now, is playing hooky. But I have about, my cell phone is not cooperating with me. Alright, I have about 30 minutes. And then I really do have to get dressed. And then I gotta walk. I gotta walk down the street to go to work. Oh my God. Everybody's like, did you hear Holly use that 4-letter word? She used that 4-letter word. We gotta get her in trouble somehow, right? Work. W-O-R-K. Now, I guess you could call it that, but it's not really work. It's more like cooking for a bunch of my friends. Goofing off. And then I get to bring food home for me, save and keeper. So I think it's a pretty fair trade-off. Like last night I went in to goof off. So you can't even call it work. I can't even say that my boss is my boss. It's more like... Anyway, so I went in goofing off last night because it was snowing out. So of course there I am doing donuts and everything else. And I brought Keeper with me, so I went down to goof off at the firehouse. Seller's like, ooh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so down at the firehouse. Anyway, what about Snow Day Ditch? Ooh, I'm playing hooky. I get feisty and frisky in the snow. Oh boy. Yesterday I was taking my shots. Actually, I was taking my shots 2 days ago. Like, I kid you not. I don't know what it is about snowstorms, but I can feel it in the air and something goes over me. Oh, it's over with. So I noticed one of my friends, because I got back home in Jersey February 11th. No, actually I got back before that. I think I started to pay attention February 11th. So, yeah, I was back before that. Anyway, I kind of met the community. Well, when I first got here, just by walking Keeper, I was already waving at everybody, and vice versa. And some people would stop and talk to Keeper and I. But then when I went down to the firehouse, right, I love snow days too. I kept telling everybody, I'm like, I'm going to build, I'm like, I hope we get a foot. First I hear 12 inches, then I'm hearing 18 inches. I'm like, guys, I hope we get it dumped on us. And it's like that type of snow where I can like build a fort. I was like, I'm going to build a fort in front of the firehouse, and if anybody so much as tries to walk in to make me cook, I'm going to pelt you people with as many snowballs as possible. So I'm going to build a fort, and then, right, and you got to include water and turn the fort into solid ice to make sure it's snowball penetrable.
And then you got to make sure you stock up on ammo. You have got to have ammo ready to go, okay? You can't wait till the last minute to roll up snowballs. You got to be ready. So I'm going to go have fun today. But so help me God, if somebody makes me cook, they're getting pelted. I think I'm going to hit all my favorite people with snowballs today. I'm totally starting the fight. I can't wait. But yeah, I was there last night hanging out for a while, goofing off, and then they wanted to, like, pay me for it. I'm like, you can't pay me for goofing off. I mean, I do have a conscience. You know, it just wouldn't be right. And, like, I got Keeper with me, too. Like, I'm completely goofing off. So, anyway. But, yeah, I was supposed to be there right now, and I took a look outside. I'm like, you know what? Nothing and no one is moving. And I would know because of my location. So, I figure if nothing and no one is moving. I ran out of cigarettes already. But even I'm not moving. That has not motivated me to get up off my tuchus at all. Right. Oh, speaking of which, I do have to pack my kratom. So what I figure is I'll pack my kratom, hang out with you, Meek Mags, and also check in with everybody. My email, I haven't checked my email or my private messages, and I keep threatening everybody saying I will, I'll get back to you, I promise, and I just don't. It's terrible. And then I fall asleep at like 6, 7 o'clock. Like the second it gets dark out, I knock out completely. And then I'm up at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Like, I make a very good neighborhood watch, I'll tell you that much. I gotta put signs out front and let people know I'm recording them. I like you guys, but listen, I just don't have trust normally. As much as you're my favorites, I'm recording you. I'm not playing by the honor system. I want to make sure I got the tapes to back up the fact that you're behaving. So, anyway, I was going to stop and talk to the cops the other day, but I was busy doing laundry and I just really didn't feel like, I mean, my hands were full. I was doing errands. So when they come in today, I'm going to ask them about this whole neighborhood watch thing, the do's and the don'ts, and stuff like that. Super Soldier Holly to the rescue. More like I'm on the lookout for Santa Claus, and if I see him, I'm blasting him out of the sky. I'm taking him and Rudolph out, number one. Prancer might be the one victim I leave left alive. That way Prancer can go back up to the North Pole and warn all those elves that Holly's coming to town. I'm going to make you guys some gifts. Colin, I love you. I listen to you all the time, Colin. I put you on and I lay down and I fall asleep. I wake up, you're still on. I'm not in your chat room that much, forgive me, but I listen to you all the time. I love you, Colin. So, I love you. I'm glad to see you, sweetheart. My love to you, your mom, and your fur babies. So, and your other loved ones, too. All right. I forgot what I was saying, but I'm sure I was saying something I'll get in trouble for. So, having said all that, I turned my heat on last night. Like, my dog is going to save, well, she hasn't so far, but she's going to save me a lot of money. I can't turn the heat on. Like, my dog's getting older, and it seems like something changed. And it's got to stay cold. So all day long, the heat is off. At night, I have to keep the heat off. Last night, though, I'll tell you what, I turned it on in, like, the bathroom and living room, and I thought I had it turned on in the bedroom. But I don't know what it is. I have a thermostat, and it's always saying 70 degrees. And I understand that, like, I'm bony. Like, my body structure, like my weight and what I look like right now, I would fit into my school clothes from junior high. So I've always been skinny and scrawny, right? Well, I'm back to being bony, skinny, and scrawny. Again, like, I wish I had my school clothes from junior high because it fit into them. I got to gain weight, but I'm not going to be self-conscious about it and rip on myself. Also, the kratom speeds up my metabolism. Also, once July hit and I was on my feet and I was cooking for people and meeting people and out in the community, like face to face with people, that right there, I'm on my feet all the time, which is a change. I was talking to my girl the other day, and she's like, Holly, you sit behind that computer, it starts to take a toll on you. I was like, sweetheart, shit, since 2014, I've been at it 25 hours a day, 8 days a week on the computer. From the time I realized I was an ex-super soldier and I started begging Heavenly Abba to give me a calling on my life the way I see everybody else have one on their life. Like Jonathan Kahn, you get all these people, these famous people, L.A. Marzulli, Russ Dizdar, you know what I'm talking about, right? They all got callings, I want one. Well, I've been at it from basically the middle of 2014 until the middle of 2020, so I've been at it for 6 years full time. I love you so much, Dawn. I love you so much. So I'm trusting, and I'm so happy you have been with me for all of these years, Dawn. You've got no idea. And I'm reminded that you're here, and we've been friends for that long. And I'm about to hang the paintings that you made me, and I can't wait to get them up next to my ordained credentials and my baptism. I love you, Ben. I've been praying exceptionally hard for you lately because I'm not around. Geez, I'm not even around for myself half the time, so excuse me. But, yeah, we've been friends a long time, Dawn. I mean, you painted my yellow-orange planet. That is like my all-time favorite. You completely rock. My sister. Yeah, I don't feel like going on camera right now. Really, I don't. But here, I got them right here. Hang on a second. I can show you guys. All right. Let me make sure I put all those bad things away I'm not supposed to have before I turn the camera on. Wait. 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 No, hang on. Hang on. Okay. I think it is viewer safe. I am not showing you my person now. Not at this moment in time. Due to my bed head. Oh, that's easy. Nice. See, that's just bleach. I'm in my pajamas. I've got like 3 shirts on. Like heat too. I'm too skinny, right? Don't look at my messy place. Is it gonna reach? Okay, so hang on 1 second. You're kind of looking at it on an angle. So she made this. It's YESHUA HaMashiach giving me my crown. I actually had a dream about that, my crown and the gown. And there's Selah. And this is my all-time favorite. And what I like about this is it doesn't matter which way you turn it, you're pretty much going to get it right. So I like putting it that way. But also like that. That is my all-time favorite. Because that's what the first world age, like Jeremiah talks about that. Like when God created, like, you know, Abba's workshop. And anyway, you know, the foundations of the earth. So we were all up there with spiritual beings, with the angels before, I'm going to say the Antichrist spirit, all right? For argument's sake, the Antichrist spirit. Before the Antichrist spirit started a bunch of shit up in heaven, people say a rebellion. I call it, well, you know what I call it. So before he started all of that, I remember that time period. I remember when a third of heaven fell. I remember when Yeshua had to leave heaven to come down here to earth to be born. That's why it pisses me off when people are like, oh, I believe in baby Jesus because of that movie Talladega Nights. And by the way, Holly, ghetto is in. You're not ghetto, so you're not in. Oh, Selah, I've been getting that Valley Girl down. I just got to relax and mimic people. If I think of somebody to mimic, I can definitely do it. But anyway, I'm sorry. What was I going to say? So, yeah, like, no, Jesus died as a full-grown adult man. He didn't die as a baby. He didn't do any miracles or any saving as a baby, okay? Well, I don't know. I'm sure he did as a baby. He's God in human form. But what I mean to say is his ministry did not start until it was in his 30s. That's what I should have said. So, anyway, happy Hanukkah, guys. It ends tomorrow. It's the last day of our celebration. I hate that. I love celebrations that last 8 days long. But that's okay, because today's the last day. Tonight's the last night. And I got to find my kratom. I'm going to pack my kratom, and then I'll probably get going. Because I'm going to walk down the street. I'm not going to drive. Ooh, I could shoot a live stream as I go. Where did my kratom go? I don't know. Okay. Saba, what did you do with my kratom? Could you please give it back to me? Seriously, like, what happened to it? It disappeared. Someone stole my kratom. Like, I don't want that kind. I don't want that kind. I want the other kind. I gotta order kratom. I'm sorry to be distracted. Like, Holly's. Oh, there it is. I gotta order more. And I think I can turn down the heat because it might be 90. Oh, that's what I was going to say about the thermostat, right? The thermostat's always saying the heat's off, right? Completely off. And the thermostat's saying it's 70 degrees in here. Meanwhile, I'm walking around in like 13 layers. So, what are you doing today, Selah? Do you plan on getting some sleep? You're waiting for cooking with hot. Oh, I went shopping last night, Ben. Which reminds me, after I get done packing my pills, I should take my chicken, separate it into pounds, and then throw it in the freezer. I love you so much, Dawn. I love those paintings. I bought, what do you call it? The round roast. I'm going to make pot roast. German-style pot roast. There's no vegetables in it. It's just the meat and gravy. Oh, man, it comes out killer. I gave the lady some downstairs. Loved it. I made that with, like, stuffed mushrooms, and I gave her some. Very, very good. I went shopping, right? I went shopping for the lady downstairs, and so I'm like, I'll go shopping for myself. Why not, right? If I got to suffer through the store, and I don't go shopping. You don't get me in a store. Like, to get me in a store, you literally have to pay me to put on a mask to go in the store. If you don't believe me, you just go ask my boss. He'll tell you. He literally has to give me cash. I'm not walking in a store. And if I do, I'm not wearing a mask. And if I have to wear a mask, I am writing something on the outside of it. And I'm not going to be a happy shopper, all right? Even though I'm getting paid. No, anyway, I'm not trying to be funny about it. It's just the way it is. But anyway, so I'm dead serious too. So, where was I? Forgot what I was saying. All I know is that when I'm hanging out with other people at certain times, I'm not allowed to fight the mask. They know I do, but I'm not allowed to fight it on their time. On my own time, forget it. Forget it. And by the way, I'm like, I am a one-man army. When I get in trouble, I'm getting in trouble by myself. Like, I walk into a store intending to get in trouble, knowing I'm getting in trouble, and I'm not walking out. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. No, but the thing that I am serious about is, yeah. I know. I'm going to walk into a store. I'm going to alienate everybody in it in just a few words. And if not, I'm going to try my damnedest and hardest to make sure I alienate people, get them thinking, and making them feel very uncomfortable, and then leaving real quick. But I do it by myself. Like, everybody, I don't know. At first, I was really scared. I was like, man, everybody's so lucky. They get to go, like, to the store with a friend. They're not alone. They're with their spouse, or they're with whatever. Me, I'm walking in the stores alone, knowing what's going to happen. I was talking to a cop the other day, and I was like, listen, I can't stand these social justice warriors. I'm like, you weren't around for a couple of events that happened to me, but I was like, listen, I carry mace around and these shocker things. I don't like the shocker things, though. I want the ones that, like, the cops have. Those things. That I'm down with. So, anyway, he was like, you know, that's a really great idea. He goes, you need to do that. Because these people want to get in your face for not wearing a mask because you're putting them in danger. But it completely fucking eludes them that because they're invading your personal space, they've put themselves in danger should you be sick. But they're so upset about you not being compliant, like they're compliant, they have to invade your personal space to tell you off. So at that point, it's not about a virus. At that point, it's about who pisses better than the other person. Me, I don't really talk. Like, I'm the quiet one kind of in the crowd. Well, except for when I'm goofing off. Then I'm loud. But, you know, I don't always know what, like, the right things to say are. And then it's not until after I leave the event or situation that's like, damn it, I should have said this. Darn it, I could have worded myself like Coach Dave there. Shucks, I could have done better here, or I should have thought of that. Like, yeah, no. No, I write like Pizzagate is real. Masks are satanic rituals. Don't force me. I'm not sheeple like you. I hate sheeple like you. I really do, because now the rest of us who don't want to have to do this are forced to do it because you're an idiot. You're a flat out idiot. And now everybody's suffering. No one has freedom. Forget about ever feeling air on your face and breathing fresh oxygen again. But hey, don't worry, because pretty soon we're going to have an alien species. Well, pretty soon we're going to be given full disclosure by the aliens, because they're going to get sick and tired of us humans putting it off. And we're going to find out they're here. They seeded us on Earth, which is going to make idiots that wear a mask think, oh my God, I'm looking at an alien. It's saying that it seeded me and humanity here on Earth and gave us religion and all this stuff. And now it's going to cure all of our diseases. So if this alien demon is here, then that means our one true living God doesn't exist. And if we don't have a one true living God, then we have these aliens. So we better get along with these aliens. And they totally will be thinking God doesn't exist because they're looking at an alien. They will see, this is where it's bad, okay? They're not going to take the next step in the thought process, okay? The thought process, the thinking chain at that point is just broken, dead. What does Kathy O'Brien says, like a dead pathway, dead neuron? Yeah, it's just going to end right there on that. Oh, I'm looking at an alien, and this alien is lying to me, saying that it created me. Even though I read in the Holy Bible that I'm created in God's image, and even though we have revelation in the Holy Bible telling us about this holy war, and even though I'm face to face with it right now, yeah, you know what? I'm looking at an alien that's telling me it created me, so I'm going to forget that we have a one true living God and just go with the alien. They're not going to take the next step in the thought process and go, oh my goodness. Am I so happy to recognize the great deception? Oh, wow, that's a demon. Aleister Crowley said it best. Back in Aleister's day, they were known as demons. But fast forward to Holly Baglio's day, they're going to be called aliens. Take one nasty, evil-looking thing, repackage it, and because you repackaged it, renamed it, you sold it as something else, everybody bought it. It's the same lie over and over and over and over and over again. Ugh. So anyway, I like the fact that the people I'm around in my life, like when I first wake up in the morning and I want to go at it and talk and I got a million things running through my head, nobody seems to mind. I remember a day when, oh my God, first thing in the morning, and it's like, well, yeah, because I'm like, I just got done having dreams with Heavenly Abba all night long. I'm excited. I want to talk about him. It was fun. No, you want to be a boring dipshit, put on Channel 12 News and zone out to some more deception. But hey, I'll remember, ghetto's in, and since I'm not ghetto, I'm out. I forgot, it's the culture thing. I forgot, culture dictates everything. I mean, look at Hollywood, the movies, MTV, they all look ghetto. Look at how every single person dances. It looks like they ought to be up on a fucking stripper pole. Excuse my language, but seriously, I was looking at TikTok the other day and I'm like, wow, man, how old are these kids? There should be an age limit on this crap. You gotta be 24 years old. You gotta really, truly be an adult before we're gonna let you make a complete jackass out of yourself and twist your body like that publicly on a forum. You have to be at least age 24. Oh, the worst is, get this on TikTok, right? You get these young mothers, stupid. You get these young mothers, they put their kids up there, right? Dress their kids in the same pigtails they got, and they're all singing some ghetto song, and this little kid is telling it like it is, and this little kid's got an attitude, and oh my God, and the makeup down, and the hair, and the clothes, and they got the slang down, and this little tiny kid, under the age of 10, is trying to tell me how it is. And people think that's cute. People think that's cute. No, you're dumbing down your own child and teaching your child how to act like a straight-up hoe. You're not teaching your child to exercise the use of its library card. Do you even know where your local library is? Yes, they still make them. The doggy is pulling a leash. Call me, I will. I forgot it's mistletoe, not holly. You kiss under. Uh-huh. Yeah. Some cute guy got started on the holly jokes. No, it's mistletoe you kiss under. It's not me. If I find anybody kissing under me, I'm going to take my baseball bat and exercise free use of it. Take your kissing somewhere else. No. Holly's used on wreaths. You hang them on your front door. Something like that. And that's probably like Wicca or occult stuff. I don't know. But holly is used as decoration. It's very poisonous. It's like a four-bred holly, if you think about it. It's like the most coolest thing because it's both a tree and a plant. It doesn't settle for one or the other. And it's better than the rest of the trees and bushes because it contains everything all at once. It contains leaves, berries, bark, and thistles. It's a four-bred. Hey, beaver. Yeah. Right? No, I'm hanging up mistletoe. I'm plotting and planning. If not, hey, listen. The worst that's going to happen is I might get a kiss. What is definitely going to happen is I'm going to alienate a whole bunch of people. All I need is this little thing called mistletoe. I'm good at... Never mind. Some people have senses of humor and some people don't. That's all I can say. But no, I'm actually going to leave the mistletoe alone. I was just thinking about that this morning. Do you know I was asked on 6 dates in 4 months? Hey, Pa. How are you, sweetheart? It's great to see you. Yes. All of them I said no to. I told them I'm married to YESHUA HaMashiach. I'm celibate. Meanwhile, I get up on here complaining about, I want a boyfriend, I want a boyfriend. No, actually, I don't. I don't want a pain in the ass. I don't want problems. I don't want the headache, the guttache, the heartache. None of it. Oh, and the ass ache. I don't need that either. Meanwhile, my New Year's date is going, yep, Holly, you just shot your chances right out of the water. Blasted them. You just sunk your own battleship, Holly. Which I'm good at doing, too. Yeah, New Year's is a big holiday in the Baglio household, from what I'm hearing. So I definitely would like to enjoy that day. But I have to say, this Hanukkah's been really awesome, really special. I hated last year's Hanukkah. I hated it, I'll be honest. I hated it. But I felt forced to say I'm happy, I love it, everything is fine and dandy. And meanwhile, on the inside, I'm gnashing my teeth, my guts are churning, and my soul is ripping apart. This year, I don't have heartache. I don't have my soul ripping apart. Like, I'm back home, and I'm just really happy to be around the friends I got. And it's really cool because most of the people I can just walk to their house. I don't have to drive obscene amounts of time to visit anybody. Everybody's just like right here. Oh, and then come to find out, I live on the same exact street as my family. Hey, Crystal, it's great to see you. Happy 15, Callie, and you made me laugh. I love you. I love you, Crystal. Wild-hearted, how are you? Good morning. Oh, I love you, sweetheart. You have a beautiful and blessed day in Jesus' name. I gotta actually get going. I want to finish packing my kratom pills, but then I gotta take a shower, and I guess I'm walking. I don't want to walk. Well, actually, I do in the snow, but, like, not when it's dark out. The cool thing is I only have to take a shower, so that's... Alright, so if I'm done by 7:30, then I'm good. I'll be done by 7:30. I'm wearing my hair down today, too. I told everybody last night, I'm like, I'm not wearing my hair up. You guys are not making me cook. I will be here and I will occupy, but I'm not cooking. I'll cook you coffee. Alright? I'll make you coffee. That's what I'll cook you. After that, you're on your own. I'll cook you coffee. But I can't wait to see how the snow flowers are holding up. Hey, Mel, how are you? So I remember last night at, was it 4 or 5? I can't even remember. I'm surprised I was awake that late, 4 or 5 p.m. I remember one of the guys going, I gotta go home, go to sleep, because I don't know when they're going to call us. And once I heard that word sleep, I was like, you know what? Sleep sounds really good. So... But I love the snow. I get giddy in the snow. Way to work. Oh, you have a beautiful day, Paula. Yeah, I gotta get ready too. But I'm playing hooky right now. I got the first 2 hours off. That's okay. I don't usually get to enjoy my mornings like this. Like I said, I'm usually like up and out the door like 5:15, 5:30 the latest. I like it though, because like I get the whole entire day. I'm up before anybody else is. I like it that way. I like waking up before everybody else. I used to be a night owl. It used to be opposite for me. But if you think about it, right now is the best fishing time anyhow. Best fishing and hunting. You gotta wake up early. You guys hear Keeper snoring in the background? I would love to hang out today. I can after 12. I can after noon. How am I going to get my pints if I'm not driving? Who's got a 4x? You know what? I'll rope one of the guys into driving to the store for me. I got everybody drinking pints of beer now. They're like, all I hear about are pints. I'm like, because I want pints. Like, I don't have to ask, may I please have some wine? No, I shit you not. Last year in 2020, I would literally, at the age of 45 at the time, would literally have to say, can I please have a glass of wine? See, it's not my fault if other people abuse it. It's not my fault. You know, people have different perspectives. Oh, well, Jesus didn't drink wine. Why are you drinking it? Oh, well, 1 glass should be enough. No, actually, 2 bottles is enough. I'm only drinking 1 bottle. That's only 3 glasses. Are you kidding me? I've got the tolerance of an elephant when it comes to drugs and alcohol. You know the kind of pain management pills the doctor had me on? and you're worried about me and a couple of glasses of wine, get out. Like, stop. Really? That's funny to me. That's really funny. Like the other thing, I'm going to say it honestly, I don't see how people get addicted to marijuana. I really don't. But maybe that's me because I only used it for medicinal reasons. And I cannot wait till January 1st when it's completely legal in New Jersey. And I'm so happy I'm back at home in time for me to see it go legal. Are you kidding me? Where I was last year, it was legal there. But no, Holly can't have it for medicinal reasons. Why? Because they used to deal it and they abused it, so I can't use it medicinally. And Kathy O'Brien in PTSD says medicinal marijuana is one of the best ways to help you open up your brain when you're deprogramming. And it just so happens to be one thing that Abba always said I could use. Abba told me in 2014 to use marijuana instead of pills, get away from the doctors. So if Abba said I can use it, what the hell is anybody else's problem with it? And secondly, it's not your business. You know why? Because I'm a 46-year-old woman, and I don't care whose house I'm in. That doesn't mean I can't walk out the front door, stand on the sidewalk, and smoke a blunt. It's not your business. That's between me and Abba. And who are you to take away something that has always given me healthy, helpful benefits? Do you know how positive marijuana's been in my life? I came off of morphine, roxycodone, Xanax, Valium, Klonopin. We just got started. Don't let me get into the sleeping pills, the Crohn's disease, the endometriosis pills, the sciatica pills, the migraine pills, ulcer pills, high and low blood pressure pills. Oh, you got heart palpitations, Holly? I can't figure out why. Here's some more pills. Okay, I got off of all of that, 33 prescriptions with one plant named marijuana. Not CBD. It was the whole entire plant. I just took the plant and ate it. Literally, I ate it. People laughed at me. I'm like, who's really laughing? You're smoking it. You're reaping 10% of its benefits. I'm eating the whole plant. I'm getting 100% of its benefits. Oh, no, Holly, you got to cook it. You got to bake it. You got to do this. No, actually, you just take the plant, crush it up, chew it, whatever, swallow it. That's it. You're making things too complicated. Grow it, eat it, solved. Problem solved. You want to deprogram from MK Ultra? Go smoke a blunt, guys. Is my perception, is my perspective, is my humbled opinion, is what I think. I am not giving out any medical advice. My doctor is Abba. YESHUA is my prescription. Everybody else can see their way out. But I will give you my personal testimony. I will share with you my personal perspectives and my personal opinion and my personal feelings. Absolutely. That's why we have HTV. It's because right here on this channel, I respect my First Amendment right. I just lost all my viewers. That's okay. I understand that some people have run into problems with marijuana. I don't doubt that. There's always a flip side to everything. But for me, Holly Baglio, I fired all my doctors across the board. I quit all of their prescriptions across the board. I grabbed my Holy Bible, marijuana, and I quit it all. What stands between me and going back to doctors and morphine? My Holy Bible and my blunt. That's what stands between me and being addicted to narcotics and killing myself in a prescription bottle for the rest of my life. I think that's a miracle in itself. How many people you know come off of pain pills? Most of the people don't go, they go from pain pills straight on heroin because heroin's cheaper and easier to get. Happens to all of them. I went from pain pills to marijuana. And I use kratom to manage my arthritic and fibromyalgia pain. I use it to deal with my endometriosis pain each month too. So I've got some health issues. Just because I quit the prescriptions and I fired all my doctors, it doesn't mean that I don't suffer from symptoms. I still do. It's just I got way better coping skills now than I've ever had in my entire life. And this is the stuff I use to cope. Why did I even want to have a couple glasses of wine? Because you took my medicine away. You took my marijuana away. I can't have it if I want to be a good Christian, says you. But meanwhile, that's not what God's telling me. God's telling me to go take my dog for a walk, meet the neighbor around the corner, and take myself out of pain. No narcotics, no addiction. Kratom is non-addicting. Are you kidding me? So, on that note, I've got to go to... Thanks, Melvie. I appreciate that because I get very self-conscious about it. Le Chefette Halle. Oh, Mel. I'll tell you, my personality comes out. I don't know where. I went skating around a store, and then I realized that there was a sign giving my location. I couldn't do that, so I had to take it down. So I'm, like, planning to do a remake. But I think I'm going to go, like, into Target, like one of these bigger stores, and do it there. Because there's more aisles, and you guys will see. I'm in the holiday spirit this year. I'm celebrating with you guys, so plan on hearing me laugh a lot this month. So, I love the holiday season. I'm really pleased. Definitely pleased. All my dreams are coming true. So, all right, guys, I love you, I love you, I love you. I will see you later in a couple hours. I better go. And I'll be thinking about you guys, and I'll be praying for you. And hope you have a good one. Thanks for letting me talk your ear off for a little bit, and thanks for spending the morning with me. So now I'm going to go take a shower so I can create chaos, panic, and disorder in this small, tiny community. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you later.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, wait. I clicked the wrong button. Hey, everybody, that wasn't my video.